It's October 9th, 2023, day 3 of the war, 24th of Tishrei, 5784. I am overwhelmed by the number of people from all sectors of our lives that have reached out to us. So I wanted to make a video because it's getting hard to keep up with everybody who, thank God, is interested in what's going on and wants to hear. So I'm recording from the garden in our home in Efrat, just south of Jerusalem. And as you can tell, it's quiet here. Our home is safe. We have a safe room with reinforced steel doors and walls, should we need it, God forbid. But it's a very surreal time. Things are... If you didn't know there was a war going on, you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell by sitting in my house, except that we are glued to messages of strengthening and updates, and it's hard to get too much of anything done. Although I am working on a story for the Jerusalem Post about mothers who are sending their children to fight in this war, because I wanted to give the mothers a voice. But right now I have laundry and laundry in the washing machine, and I'm going to be making some cooking in my kitchen in a short time. So it's a very, very surreal time, because on that level our lives feel normal and routine, but of course they are anything but. So I wanted to say that there's basically 3 ways that I see that this could end. One is that the world could force us into some kind of a premature ceasefire. That's happened many times before. Another is that our soldiers and military can be successful in completely wiping out the threat that's coming to us from Gaza, which does not take care of the threat in the north from Hezbollah and our other enemies, but at least it would stop this periodic cycle that we find ourselves in the last couple of years. The third option is a spiritual option, and that is that this could be the beginning of what our prophets call the war of Gog and Magog, the war of the end of days, that will end with glory for Israel, that will end with blessing for Israel and for the whole world, that will end with the arrival of the Messianic Redeemer and the beginning of the Messianic era. It is obviously too soon to tell which of those outcomes is going to be the outcome of what we're dealing with now. But the most important thing, the biggest weapon that we have, is the spirit and prayer, and praying for the safety of the Jewish people in Israel and around the world, and for the coming of the final redemption, and for the peace of Israel. And this is the only real tool that we have. Everybody that has a spiritual inclination is delivering the same message, and I want to leave you with that. That is, just stay away from the news. It's not healthy. It is going to bring you to a dark place. And focus on God, focus on prayer, focus on Psalms, especially on good acts of kindness, kindness to one another, and to supporting the soldiers that are fighting on a physical plane here. And just remember that God runs the show, and Hashem is in charge, and He has all of our souls in the palm of His hand.